Across the vast architecture of existence, from the smallest particle to the greatest celestial body, one truth remains constant. Everything is energy. Every thought carries a frequency. Every word releases a force. Every decision redirects the course of what may become. Before a vision can rise as a structure, a movement, an institution, or a new reality, it must first exist as energy, conceived within the mind, strengthened through belief, and transformed through disciplined action. Humanity was not placed upon this earthly platform merely to survive, consume, struggle, and disappear. We were placed here to learn one of the most vital skills of conscious existence: how to govern, direct, transform, and responsibly manipulate the energy entrusted to us. This is the hidden foundation of creation. To turn pain into wisdom, to turn anger into disciplined action, to turn imagination into architecture, to turn faith into preparation, to turn vision into strategy, strategy into structure, and structure into measurable reality. Manifestation is not passive wishing. It is not the repetition of empty declarations while refusing the labor required to fulfill them. True manifestation occurs when thought, language, intention, conduct, and sustained action move together in one direction. The divided person leaks power. The aligned person becomes formidable. Tonight's message is a summons to reclaim the energy scattered through fear, distraction, resentment, doubt, and attachment to identities that have already expired. It is a call to stop feeding the conditions we claim we desire to overcome and to become conscious architects of the realities we are preparing to inherit. Presented by TNTI Global Media Broadcast. This is an official Statesman Address for every builder, visionary, leader, healer, protector, teacher, creator, and sovereign mind prepared to rise beyond passive existence. Delivering this transformational declaration is the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of TNT Initiative, the Chosen Leader, His Divine One, Chosen Leader and Divine Shepherd, Supreme Sovereign on Guard, and Sovereign Earth Angel of Love, Harmony, Compassion, and Justice, Sébastianus Christiani Alvérius. Chosen ones and people of purpose, gather your thoughts. Silence the noise. Reclaim your attention. Prepare your mind and spirit to receive a message of authority, discipline, responsibility, and conscious creation. The hour has come to understand the force moving through every thought, every word, every decision, and every action. The hour has come to direct that force with intention. The hour has come to create. The hour has come to manifest. The hour has come to transform reality. This is Everything is Energy.
Chosen ones, sovereign builders, awakened minds, visionaries, architects of destiny, and all who have gathered beneath the authority of purpose. I greet you. I greet you well. I address you also today, not merely as observers of this world, but as active participants of its transformation. I greet every soul who has endured the pressure of becoming. I greet every mind that has refused to remain imprisoned by limitation. I greet every builder who has carried a vision that others could not yet see. I greet every leader, every healer, every protector, every teacher, every creator, and every courageous individual who has decided that their life will produce something greater than survival. Stand firm. Silence the noise. Gather your thoughts. Collect your power from every place where it has been scattered. Call your attention away from fear, distraction, resentment, doubt, and the opinions of all those who were never assigned to understand your mission. Let the atmosphere become still. Let the mind become disciplined. Let the spirit become receptive. Because what I am about to declare is not a message for the passive, the careless, or the permanently undecided. It is a declaration for those who are prepared to assume responsibility for what they think, what they speak, what they release, what they build, and what they become. Humanity has spent generations asking where power resides. It has searched for power in institutions, governments, wealth, influence, titles, technology, and external authority. But the greatest source of power has always been nearer than many were prepared to recognize. It exists within consciousness. It moves through intention. It is directed through thought. It is released through language. It is multiplied through disciplined action. And it is made visible through creation. Therefore, on this day, I summon every person within the sound of this address to awaken to the responsibility of their own energy. Do not enter this message casually. Enter it prepared to examine yourself. Enter it prepared to withdraw your strength for what has weakened you. Enter it prepared to command your attention, discipline your habits, refine your speech, govern your emotions, and align your actions with the future you continuously claim to desire. The hour has come to stop treating your life as though it is happening entirely outside of your authority. The hour has come to stop feeding the very conditions you pray to overcome. The hour has come to understand the sacred mechanism through which ideas become movements, visions become institutions, faith becomes action, and the invisible become visible again. Chosen ones and people of purpose, receive this declaration with clarity. Everything is energy. Every thought carries energy. Every word releases energy. Every decision directs energy. Every action transforms energy into consequence. Before anything becomes visible in this world, it begins as an invisible movement within the mind, the spirit, the imagination, or the will. A building begins as an idea. A movement begins as a conviction. A revolution begins as a refusal. A new life begins the moment someone decides that the former reality will no longer define what comes next. We have not been placed upon this earthly platform merely to exist, consume, struggle, repeat routines, and eventually disappear. We are here to learn one of the most vital disciplines of conscious existence: how to direct energy with intention. Now, some may call it transformation. Some may call it creation. Some may call it manifestation. Yeah, many words. Some may call it faith combined with disciplined action. But whatever language you choose, the principle remains the same. What you consistently energize, you strengthen. What you continuously rehearse, you embody. What you deliberately build, you eventually bring into form. Now, human beings are not powerless spectators standing outside reality. We are active participants within it. Through our attention, choices, labor, language, and persistence, we continuously influence the direction of our lives and the environments around us. This is why your attention must be sacred. Attention is the investment of life force. Wherever your attention repeatedly travels, your emotional and practical energy soon follows. And wherever your energy flows consistently, patterns begin to form. Therefore, stop feeding what you claim you wish to destroy. Stop giving endless mental authority to fear. Stop rehearsing defeat while praying for victory. Stop speaking constantly about limitation while demanding expansion. Stop declaring yourself abandoned, forgotten, cursed, delayed, or unworthy, and then wondering why your life remains chained to the identity your own voice continues to reinforce. Your words are not declarations. Your habits are not insignificant. Your thoughts are not always harmless. They become instructions. They become patterns. They become emotional climates. They influence the standards you accept, the opportunities you recognize, the relationships you tolerate, and the actions you are willing to take. You must become disciplined enough to govern the energy you bring into every room, every mission, every relationship, and every season of your life. This does not mean pretending pain does not exist. It does not mean denying hardship, suppressing emotion, or blaming others or people for every circumstance they encounter. True energetic mastery is not delusion. It is the authority to acknowledge darkness without surrendering your identity to it. It is the strength to experience grief without allowing grief to write the remainder of your story. It is the courage to face disappointment without becoming permanently disappointed in yourself. It is the wisdom to recognize what cannot be controlled while taking full responsibility for what can be directed. You may not control every event, but you can govern your response. You may not command every outcome, but you can command your preparation. You may not determine who misunderstands you, but you can determine whether their misunderstanding becomes your identity. So again, but you can determine whether their misunderstanding becomes your identity. You may not choose every battle placed before you, but you can choose whether you enter that battle scattered, reactive, and afraid, or focused, disciplined, and sovereign. That is the skill. That is the lesson. And that is the work. To manipulate energy responsibly is not to control other human beings. It is not to validate or violate, another person's will, deceive the vulnerable, or attempt to dominate reality through ego. It is to transform the energy already placed within your stewardship. Turn anger into disciplined action. Turn pain into wisdom. Turn vision into strategy. Turn strategy into structure. Turn structure into service. Turn service into legacy. Turn disappointment into discernment. Turn rejection into redirection. Turn imagination into architecture. Turn prayer into preparation. Turn belief into behavior. Turn potential into evidence. That is creation. That is manifestation, not merely wishing, waiting, or speaking beautiful sentences into the air. but aligning your inner world, spoken declarations, practical decisions, and sustained labor toward one coherent destination. Manifestation without discipline is fantasy. Vision without structure is entertainment. Faith without movement becomes stagnation. You cannot merely announce abundance while refusing financial wisdom. You cannot declare healing while continuously returning to what destroys you. You cannot demand peace while creating disorder everywhere you go. You cannot proclaim leadership while refusing accountability. You cannot ask for elevation while remaining emotionally committed to the habits of your former level. You see, energy must be aligned. Mind, word, spirit, conduct, environment, and action must begin moving in the same direction. The divided person leaks power, you see, but the aligned person becomes formidable. When your thoughts say yes, but your habits say no, your life remains suspended between intention and embodiment. When your mouth declares purpose, but your decisions protect comfort, purpose remains distant. When you pray for change, but defend every pattern that prevents change, you are not waiting for a miracle. You are resisting your own transformation. I say this, enough. There comes a moment when you must stop negotiating with the identity you have already outgrown. There comes a moment when you must withdraw your energy from people, patterns, environments, and narratives that have survived only because you continued to supply them. Everything does not deserve your reaction. Everyone does not deserve access to your spirit. Every argument does not deserve your voice. Every provocation does not deserve your presence. Sometimes your greatest act of energetic authority is not confrontation. It is withdrawal. It is silence. It is redirection. It is the decision to stop funding chaos with your attention. Your energy is a sacred resource. Protect it. Train it. Focus it. Place it where it can generate life. Place it into your education. Place it into your health. Place it into your household. Place it into your spiritual discipline. Place it into your mission. Place it into building institutions, creating opportunities, strengthening communities, protecting the vulnerable, and preparing a future that does not yet exist. The world does not merely need people who can detect darkness. It needs people capable of generating light. It does not merely need critics of broken systems. It needs architects of better ones. It does not merely need individuals who can describe suffering with eloquence. It needs disciplined builders who can transform suffering into policy, infrastructure, refuge, education, healing, and justice. This is why you are here today. You are here to become a conscious creator of consequences. You are here to learn that the energy of an idea can become an organization. The energy of compassion can become a sanctuary. The energy of justice can become law. The energy of wisdom can become education. The energy of unity can become civilization. The energy of love can become protection, responsibility, standards, commitment, and service. But nothing becomes real merely because you desire it. Desire must be directed. Decision must become disciplined. Discipline must become repetition. Repetition must become embodiment. Embodiment must become structure. And structure must become measurable reality. So rise above passive existence. Stop waiting for the world to hand you permission to become what you were called to become. Stop asking whether you are powerful while continuing to surrender your power through indecision, distraction, resentment, fear, and dependency. Collect your energy. Call your mind back from every place it has wandered. Call your confidence back from every person who rejected you. Call your identity back from every institution that misjudged you. Call your peace back from every conflict that has overstayed its purpose. Call your future back from every fear that attempted to imprison it. Then stand. Stand with clarity. Stand with discipline. Stand with integrity. Stand with the understanding that you are shaping reality every day through what you permit, pursue, repeat, build, refuse, and what you become. Everything is energy. Therefore, become intentional with yours. Do not merely enter a room, bring order into it. Do not merely speak, release something worthy of being remembered. Do not merely dream, construct. Do not merely hope, prepare. Do not merely believe, embody. Do not merely exist, transform. You see, you were placed upon this earthly platform to learn how consciousness becomes conduct, how vision becomes structure, how faith becomes movement, and how inner potential becomes external creation. Master the energy within your stewardship. Govern it with wisdom. Direct it with purpose. Multiply it through service. And leave behind undeniable evidence that you were here. Not because you demanded that the world recognize your power, but because you learned to use it. Everything is energy. Direct it. Transform it. Create with it. And manifest a reality worthy of the life you have been given. Ashe.
The shift has begun. Alignment is no longer optional.
By divine appointment, the voice of the collective rises. TNTI Global Media, 7 divisions, 1 mission. To create, to inform, to inspire. From news and...
From the heart of the sun, a chosen light rises. The child of the sun.
There comes a moment when presence alone shifts the world. Harmony, compassion, justice, not ideals, the foundation of what comes next.
Said I was crazy because they couldn't see what I see. I'm making a difference. I finally see it. The world is ready, and I was made for this.
Morning, this city wakes with a million lights, but none of them matter if we hide who we are. Authenticity is the one thing they cannot replicate. When we choose to be real, and when that change begins, it spreads faster than any signal in these towers. It turns strangers into neighbors and cities into homes. That's the future I'm standing for.
It's coming. Are you ready? A campaign of TNT initiative.
All right, listen up. Lock in real quick. This isn't a drill. This isn't a vibe checkpoint. This is the actual moment everything flips. We're standing in the middle of a world that's low-key glitching. Systems breaking, people buffering, the whole planet throwing error codes. And right now we're shifting from the old version, 5K, into something bigger, cleaner, stronger, the 6 ORL'd update. The W5K6 World Initiative is the patch that keeps reality from crashing. It's the blueprint, the roadmap, the whole survival DLC, no cap. This transition is happening whether anyone's ready or not. But here's the twist. We don't make it through unless the people who get it step up. That's you. If you're hearing this, you're part of the squad. This isn't about being chosen or special. This is about locking in, syncing up, and doing your part so the entire world doesn't hit game over. Because there's no more continues. 5K6 World is the bridge. We move as one, we shift the timeline, and we land in the new world fully loaded, fully awake, no fear, no lag, no hesitation. So breathe, focus, and stay frosty. Because the transformation is no longer in beta. It's already here and it's happening right now. So let's get litty. W5K6 World, the transitional world between frequencies.
The Verabiatic Holy Bible stands as the most comprehensive, spiritually aligned, and historically restorative sacred text ever assembled for the chosen collective in the world. It combines the authority of ancient manuscripts with the clarity of modern revelation. Cinematic in its depth, yet scholarly in its precision, this Bible restores what time, empire, and translation have fragmented. For the first time, readers encounter Scripture in its fullest form. Ancient names return to their rightful vibration, lost books restored to their rightful place, and divine identities presented with the clarity and honor they deserved from the beginning. It is the Bible renewed, not rewritten, breathed back into alignment with truth. At the heart of the Verabiatic Bible is the restoration of sacred identity. Where earlier translations obscured names, tones, and roles, this edition elevates them with unmistakable reverence. Yeshua is restored in place of Jesus, unless historically referenced. Mother Holy Spirit is returned to her original designation, rebalancing the divine family that patriarchal hands once diluted. Every prophet, messenger, and chosen one is identified with subtle color-coded distinctions and energetic markers unique to this translation, allowing readers to immediately recognize divine lineage, chosen appointment, and sacred hierarchy within the narrative. Nothing is hidden, everything is illuminated. This Bible contains not only the familiar canon, but every lost, removed, suppressed, and forgotten book that belonged to the early spiritual traditions. The Apocrypha, the Catholic editions, the Pseudepigrapha, the Ethiopian canon, the books of Enoch, the Book of Jasher, the Shepherd of Hermas, ancient prophetic writings, early Nazarene scriptures, and the long silence Gospels are all unified here. It becomes the first volume in history to hold all branches of the sacred text together, creating the most complete biblical compilation ever produced. And yet, this is only the beginning, the first wave, preceding the coming Final Testament, which will complete the trilogy of divine revelation for the new earth. In its software edition, the Verabiatic Bible becomes a living, interactive spiritual archive unlike anything before it. Every translation, King James NAV Saint, Joseph's, Catholic canon, Hebrew, Greek, Ethiopian, and more, can be compared, analyzed, aligned, and contrasted with a single touch. Readers can see exactly where words were altered, replaced, modified, or softened over the centuries. More importantly, the software allows the user to explore meanings behind scriptures, view multidimensional interpretations, trace the evolution of sacred phrases, and examine doctrinal patterns through an intelligent, Verobeatic-aligned educational interface. It is a Bible that teaches you as much as you read from it. TNT Initiative, our race's universal hope, and the divine headquarters of our beloved chosen ones worldwide.
I am a chosen one. I am a chosen one. A divine being of light of all mankind.
And the definitive enforcer of the universe's advancements for the betterment of all mankind.
For the betterment of all mankind.
One by one, they awaken. Heart steady, purpose clear, synchronize. They are no longer awakening. They are now activated.
The Celestial Dynasty, your shield.
For those who lead a covenant sealed in honor, fidelity, and purpose. The standard is higher. Hold, prepare, align, act. When the moment opens, you know. It's not about what time it is. It's about when it's time.
Leadership requires clarity, stability, and trust. That's why we operate above the old world compensation paradigm. Elevated stewardship compensation framework. Resourcing responsibility. Protecting and
Screen. Activate. Deploy. A simple, deliberate framework, moving us toward a clear point in time. January 1st, 2029. Forward.
The desperation phase is over. Every last attempt has failed. What was hidden is now returning. Order is restoring.
The world holds its breath. Something unseen is moving. Not a conquest, an alignment. A new earth is rising. The alignment has begun.
To master the world, one must first master the self. And to master the self, one must align with the divine purpose within. Power without alignment is chaos, but power guided by purpose
And when many hearts beat in that harmony,
the world changes.
together then.
Together.
I understand now.
We are connected. It was always within us.
Something is happening worldwide and no one can explain it.
This is not the end of the old world. This is the beginning of the true one.
So what exactly is TNT Initiative? It is creative direction. Every emblem refined. Every symbol perfected. It is organizational clarity. Framework structured like sacred law. Guiding every...
So what exactly is TNT Initiative? It is the architecture of destiny. Every framework aligned. Every decree sharpened. It is the sacred transmission. Weekly broadcasts that awaken the collective and...
So what exactly is TNT Initiative? First, ceremonial creative direction. Every emblem, every decree, every transmission sharpened to absolute clarity. Second, organizational framework structured like...
So what exactly is TNT Initiative? It's the transmission nexus of tomorrow, where sacred clarity meets unstoppable creative fire. It's decree, style messaging sharpened to perfection, every emblem refined, every symbol aligned. It's not just...
So what exactly makes TNT Initiative unstoppable? First, ceremonial creative direction. Every emblem, every decree, every transmission sharpened to absolute clarity. Second, organizational framework structured like sacred law, guiding every collective action with precision.
This is the TNT Initiative. The Apex 144,000 have awakened, joined by 3 further tiers, 360 million chosen across the earth. Together, we are rewriting the evening. The world is shifting faster than at any point in our history. Technology, climate, culture, everything is rewriting itself. And as we move toward what many call the new earth, we don't only need...
You're the president.
Are you serious?
Is this legal?
It is now. Next question.
first shall be last, and the last shall be first. This is only the beginning.
Them back, you know you want to?
No.
Growth.
My lower self is like, text them back, you know you want to. And my higher self is just sitting there, no. Growth. My higher self block people, my lower self misses.
Your soul.
You ever start healing and suddenly you can't tolerate anybody?
This is what awakening feels like.
Heal through laughter.
They ask for success, and darkness answers. But what comes through darkness brings destruction with it. Some things are too expensive to buy.
Power isn't given.
It's inherited.
They wanted wealth. They wanted power. They chose darkness. But black magic never gives without taking more. For worldly gain, the cost is the soul.
This isn't access. It's control.
Family is forever.
They said it was just dinner.
You were chosen
to be consumed.
They told you awakening has a price, a contract, a fee, a gatekeeper, but God never charged admission. You don't buy awakening, you call for it. Call to Him and awaken.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that pour.
It's stunning. Here it comes.
Wow. Hold on, I need a picture.
Unreal.
Question.
This is who you are. Something in you knows. This isn't your truth. Take it back.
The world gave you vacations. We give you transformation. The world gave you escape. We give you arrival. Welcome to the new Earth in motion. And together, we create what's next. New Earth in motion. Join us.
In the old world, loss felt like the end. But in the new understanding, nothing is ever truly lost. Connection continues.
We didn't imagine it. We built the interface.
I didn't expect it to feel that real. It wasn't a dream. I remember everything.
We map the mind. Now, we guide it.
Entering guided state now.
Astral Transcendence Institute.
Human consciousness has always had limits, until now.
You're safe. We're with you the entire time.
For the first time in history, guided astral transition is possible. Safe, monitored.
For the first time,
You're safe. Stay with my voice.
consciousness can be guided beyond the body and safely returned. Guided sessions available wherever you are. Begin your journey.
There's forces you cannot see, but you feel them. These movements are not random. They are measured, monitored, understood. The Bureau observes the field, and those who are aware move differently. When they do, they see what others miss. They step in, shift the current, keep the flow safe. This is how we protect the field. The Bureau. Move.
protecting the divine house of Judah.
Stop searching. Start becoming. Purpose Pathfinder.
We didn't guess. We measured. We engineered the experience.
We're holding the state.
Stability held. Transition is complete. Clarity arrives. Astral Transcendence Institute. Precision, control, discovery.
They told you there's not enough, while abundance sat untouched. Scarcity is learned.
Our competitors think they're ahead, but I know where their blind spots are. Follow my lead and we'll own this market.
Absolutely.
A generation more connected than ever, but feeling less than ever. This isn't about sex. It's about connection.
Why do I call the Creator Dad? Because I was never alone. I was guided, corrected, protected. That's my dad.
It was never about the resource. It was always about the mindset.
Attention all beings of light. The decree has been issued. Separate immediately from karmic individuals. Protect your energy. The time is now.
Chosen Collective Global News, a TNTI.
Beyond headlines. Experience insight.
The world is changing. Stay informed, stay aligned. Chosen Collective Global News.
Connecting the world. This is TNTI Global Media Broadcast, Chosen Collective Global News.
Break the loop.
One world. One voice. Together we rise.
At Universal Hope, every breakthrough, every action is guided by compassion. Because healing isn't just what we do, it's who we are.
There comes a moment when silence is no longer protection and awareness becomes law. To those who operate in secrecy, to those who manipulate, deceive, and attempt to control what is...
Healing isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Discover more at universalhope.org.
And when we choose courage over comfort, we don't just win, we change the world.
Watch what happens when no one's watching.
Who handed me that file? Huh? You made me look like a fool out there. I can't believe this.
Do you ever get any?
No, I never said that. You're too sensitive.
Woe is me.
Comfort or cage?
I am responsible!
Take your power back. Responsibility, freedom.
Now, we build it.
Yeah, but it never works out. I swear, if one more thing... Oh, come on! Seriously? Why me?
Same life. Different mindset. Choose your...
They judged him over sugar. They never knew his value. Perception is shallow. Abundance is real.
We learned how to live, but never how to understand ourselves. That changes now.
Great resume. We'll be in touch.
Thank you. Radiance Whitening Serum. Reveal your true glow.
Equal rights! Equal life!
It's not just about views.
It's about impact.
We tell the stories that uplift.
And we reach everyone, everywhere. Live together. The future of conscious media.
You are not late to your becoming. You are arriving exactly as designed.
The weight you carried was never meant to break you. It was meant to reveal your strength.
From the skyline of New York City, a new command center for global communication emerges. The TNT Initiative Broadcast Headquarters, where ideas, leaders...
You only had to listen.
TNTI Global Media.
Ministry of Celestial Law, Justice.
A compass from God. Even as a kid, you felt it warn you. Sometimes it saved you from what hurt others. It lets you see through people, stay a step ahead, dream warnings, sense spirits. The universe...
A new chapter takes its place. The legacy rises.
But divinity was never confined. Unmask, align, rise.
This is Forbes Breaking. Sébastianus Christiani Alvérius, known in business circles as the chosen leader, is officially the richest black man on the planet. Forbes now values his wealth at...
Jonathan, a man of honor, courage, and boundless love. Your greatness inspires all who know you, but time is fleeting. Sébastianus awaits. Your moment to act is now. Do not wait. Honor, love, action. And now, it begins.
The future isn't waiting for us. It's being built right now. Together, we'll carry it forward.
If it works here, it works everywhere. New York is proving a city can be net zero, sovereign, and thriving. Solar gardens rise above the streets. Food growth. Join the mission. Be part of the change that keeps New York moving, growing, and glowing. Net zero. Because the future starts with us. Connect Frame Habitat Systems. Homes that grow with life. Expandable. Adaptable, regional, your home, your style. Building the future of living is allowing you to begin to can. Designed for everyday life, configurable at your fingertips. See how your future fits at connectframe.com.
Easier. In a world where every region has a purpose, knowing where the chosen are is vital. Until now, estimating how many chosen ones exist in each region was
Rank is not claimed. It is earned, tested, and entrusted. The gates of the Collegium open at the solstice. Will you ascend?
Humanity stands at the threshold of a new era. The old world is fading. A new civilization is rising. This is the transformational age. Together, we are shaping a planet that thrives, where technology and nature, innovation and compassion move as one. This is the transformational age, and the journey is only beginning. Together, we'll write the next chapter, one of possibility, responsibility, and shared.
Let's build on it.
See the layers?
That's brilliant.
Love this crew. Knowledge is the new sexy.
That was clean.
You two are showing off now.
Hey, it's contagious.
That's the point. Look at us, lighting up the block. And we just got started.
Brains. Bold. Timeless.
For centuries, discovery and inner wisdom were seen as separate paths. When science examines energy and spirituality explores consciousness with clarity, and in this union we begin to see the planet, our shared home, through new eyes as both a question and an answer. Here, discovery becomes devotion, knowledge becomes compassion.
Every choice, no matter how small, sets the tone for the world around us. Together, we can live by the code. Visit conductcodex.com to begin. The change starts with you.
Broadcasting from the Sovereign Broadcast Command, the Global Center for Leadership, Communication, and Alignment.
This is the Sovereign Broadcast Command. Stay aligned. Stay informed.
Humanity stands on the brink, preparing for the great transformation of 2045. The future is ours to shape. When we look out there, we see not only what is, but what could be. The unknown is calling, and together, we will answer.
Guidance deserves integrity. The International Board of Ethical Divination certifies those who serve with wisdom, responsibility, and...
For centuries, the world has needed guardians no one could name. We move where others can't see.
We go where governments can't.
We are the shield in the dark. And when the world breaks, we never have. The world won't stop breaking.
Then we won't stop holding it together.
They're moving the warhead at first light.
Then we beat the sun.
This is off the books, Captain, if it goes wrong.
It won't. We don't miss. I'll take point once we're inside. Keep the extraction window clear.
You do your job, Captain. I'll do mine. We get one shot at this.
That's all I need.
Strap in.
Once we cross the ridge, we're committed. No turning back.
Then we make it count. Coordinates are locked. Insertion in 8 minutes.
Copy that.
We put down fast. Stay low. In and out before they know we're there.
Eyes on the tower.
Once the relay's mine, you cover the exit.
Understood. Ready on your go.
Go.
Guard on the catwalk left side.
I'm in range. Give me 30 seconds.
Copy.
For years, destiny was challenged, but the chains have broken, and the collective has risen. The era of the chosen is free. We march as one, and no power will stand before us. The chosen march.
At the edge of space, a new dawn breaks. Light spills across the continents, and with it, guardians walk among us. They heal, they serve, they discover, they teach. Some guide.
By the will of the Most High, we set upon you the crown of light. May wisdom and compassion guide your reign. Amen. Amen.
When we choose to stand together, differences turn to strength, and every heart becomes part of something greater. We are connected. We are one.
Adversity doesn't end the journey. It awakens who you were meant to become.
Correction is immediate.
We mastered the world around us. Now it's time to master the world within.
Leave the world behind. Rise to where horizons have no limits. Arrival begins with wonder and never ends. Celebrate weightless moments. Reserve your place among the stars.
For those who lead, clarity is everything. ATI Elite, private access to the most advanced internal experience system in the world.
Hold.
Our arrows will blot out the sun.
Then we'll fight in the shade.
Together, we are the Pillar of Seven, officers of our beloved chosen leader. For every soul who calls this place home, together we rise.
Throughout history, words have shaped communities. The very Beatic Holy Bible was written not to chain us to pages, but to open us to a greater sense of love and justice. When we read it in that light, we don't just recite verses.
Change doesn't mean displacement.
Privacy is not a privilege.
May the Almighty bless this moment of victory. May we build the new earth with wisdom, compassion, and truth. Let what rises now honor heaven, serve humanity, and stand
Where time and fire craft perfection. Dry-aged ribeye resting in its own gloss of butter. A5 Wagyu, marbled and impossibly tender.
4 firms, 1 vision. From the precision of Alvérius and Wells to the power of Dominion Law Group. From the community trust of the House of Justice to the open doors of Justice Bridge. Together they share training, technology.
By the will of our people, I take this throne. Rise, my people. Together we shall be. Stand with me. From this day forward, our strength lies in unity. Let the world see what we build together. Together we will forge a peace no tyrant can break. We will heal what was taken and guard what we have built. And when future generations ask how we endured, let them speak of this day.
Men are ordinary. Jonathan is extraordinary. A man of honor, a man of vision, a man who inspires by simply being himself. This is the man who changed.
You always pick the good stuff.
It's all you. Your laugh makes anything better. Love you. Love you too.
Sit, both of you. Take each other's hands. The thread between your hearts is ancient. I can feel it.
Sounds fancy.
Not fancy, fated. 2 souls bound to heal what is broken in this world.
Heal the world.
Take here.
That's us.
And that little one.
A soul who will find you when the time is right.
You will raise him together, guide him, teach him love.
It feels you're introduced.
We won't forget this.
Walk in faith, and in each other we will.
Ready?
Yeah. Let's go home. It's still hard to believe. Believe it. We found it. And each other. It's the best part. We'll make it count. Together. Let's go see what tomorrow looks like. Lead the way.
You trained for more. Not for status, but for service. Discipline, responsibility, protection. Stand ready.
The Conduct Codex, the standard of the aligned. When we choose respect, responsibility, and care, we create something greater than ourselves. Built by everyday actions, strengthened, together, we rise. Join us. Learn how you can lift your community at cityrise.org.
On behalf of the TNT Initiative, we affirm a single covenant. Every person safeguarded, every violation answered. This is our protection, uncompromised and enduring.
And together, we are turning ideas into action. Thank you for being part of the movement.
Something is changing. The systems you know are no longer enough. A new structure is being built. Alignment, abundance, evolution, continuity. Enter and begin.